Let's talk about Ford versus Ferrari. It's a terrific story, and as we said, it's about this challenge. These two guys are united in this challenge to build a Ford that can, a race car, an American race car that can beat the creme de la creme of the Italian race cars.
Right.
And so it's you and Christian Bale's character, and these are real people.
Yeah.
You're Carroll Shelby, this amazing, charismatic auto builder. And then Christian Bale's character is a real mechanic / racer.
Yes, exactly. Who was very uncompromising, right? And he was a purist, and so he burned a lot of bridges because he wouldn't, he would win every battle, but he would lose the war. So as a result, this guy never got some of the great rides, and he's coming to the end of his career. And but Shelby was a great racer before a heart condition kind of took him out of that, and so he had won Le Mans. He was the only American to do that, and he recognized in this guy, he said if this guy, if he can just get out of his own way, is the guy who can win Le Mans again for the Americans and for Ford.
Christian Bale is, I love your portrayal in this movie, and Christian Bale is such a shapeshifter that he's a completely different guy almost every time you see him. He really is a method actor, is he not? Is he someone who really becomes the character? Because he has this very thick British accent in the movie, and I don't know if that's unusual to work with someone who's working that way, or is it okay?
Some people do, and Christian is a good example of somebody, he'll stay in the voice and in the physicality of the character for the entire time, but he's not, like I've known his wife longer than him. I've known his wife for more than 20 years, and so we would have very kind of normal conversations on set. It's just that he's speaking in that way, and he's in that physicality. It's not like I say, hey, how's CB doing? And he goes, I don't know who that is. I'm Ken Miles. I don't know who Christian Bale is.
That would be so annoying.
No, it would just mean he's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I've laughed. Somebody asked him that we were doing an interview together the other day, and somebody asked him that, and he goes, he goes, if that were the case, when I got in the car and drove away, I'd just keep going.
Right.
He's like, we get a call sheet every day. It says you have to show up here at 7 in the morning, and we got to start working. And he's like, we know we're making a movie. It's just, that's what works for him. And that guy's process is clearly working well. So you can't, you know what I mean? It's like, that is absolute, it's just a kind of a practical thing for him.
We have a clip here from the film. Which one is this? I know there's a few, but I didn't know which one they've finally decided to go with.
I think it's the one where I'm announcing that we're going to go to Le Mans, but Christian's still on the fence as to whether or not he wants to drive, so I kind of try to bait him a little bit.
All right, let's take a look at this clip from Ford versus Ferrari.
When I was 10 years old, Pop said to me, son, it's a truly lucky man who knows what he wants to do in this world, because that man will never work a day in his life. But there are a few, a precious few, and hell, I don't know if they're lucky or not, but there are a few people who find something they have to do. Something obsesses them. Something, if they can't do it, it's gonna drive them clean out of their mind. I'm that guy, and I know one other man feels exactly the same. His name is Mr. Henry Ford. And together, we're gonna build the fastest automobiles in the world.